it didn't take me long, studying OSNT before I realized that it didn't really take very many details that were seemingly innocuous to create a database of another internet user if you were following them closely enough and figure out, how old they were, what a first name was, maybe even sometimes a last name, or an email address on them, or something, some kind of seemingly innocuous detail, like maybe they'll wreck a local business in one of their posts, and from that, you end up learning what city they live in, and then they reveal somehow their name, and then you find out their age, and really, those are the only three details you need to start, searching databases to completely, start eliminating potential, overlapping, post and people, and maybe if you get like a fourth detail, before long, you've got it pretty much narrowed down to one single individual, and you're pretty confident to the point in which, maybe at worst you have four of them, and you can just start calling them all up, and once you know, uh, you find somebody, that cops to it or whatever, you can basically just be like, well, now I know where you live. You know, you have no idea, man. You really don't seem to know who you're fucking with, do you? And saying mean shit to to you. I mean, at this point, all I really need to do is to create a reddited sock puppet with a different browser, and completely start, well, I mean, I clear out my cookies before I start so that, they can't correlate accounts together, but, create a secondary account, find the names of the people who replied to me in that discussion thread, start following them across the platform, start looking to see if they've got anything that verifies who they are on other platforms, and just start documenting. And before long, they'll have slipped up and said enough, you know. Really, I mean, it's almost too tempting on the internet to say too much